the show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Nico Horner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first. It's a good job of sticking with that one. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And a curveball in for a strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Wainwright has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Bodie is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A ball and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. It's the Cubs 0, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And now in the box, Justin Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, John Nagowski.
Standing in now, John Nagowski. Fouled away. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and still looking for that first RBI as well. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
So next to hit is Paul DeYoung. First offering. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. This is in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard. Should be fun to watch.
マルダースですな。
In now, Andrew Kisner.
カレー食おう思ったけど、まだちょっと腹が膨れとったんで、後で食べますわ。ゴーゴーカレーを。
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone.
サンダーバードが当たりはったんですか。
Hit back up the middle.
あー、取られた。
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
ゴーゴーカレーを NG カレー。 うん。昨日の中華のあれは全部食べたんで。明日はね、ちょっと食材を買いに行かんと。まだスーパーも開いてないんでね。まあ、唯一1店舗だけ今日から開いてんすけど。コーナンがでも今日から開いてましたよ。さすがに休まんですね。中華丸出しで。まあ、あれはあれでうまかったですけどね。さすがにあれ30日には食えなかったですね。ラムー行けばやっとるやろ。ラムーってなんすか？ラムーっていうスーパーがあるんですか
？So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. A ball and no strikes. The average coming in at 266, 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this is just off the outside corner ball too.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that.
食中毒セット。昨日はね、胃が気持ち悪い言ってたんですけど、COD やっとって気持ち悪くなってね。酔うてもうてね。大黒天物やラムーや。それは知らんわな。But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust. 相変わらず感染者もちょこちょこ出てますね。あれだけ予防接種やってても感染者出るんですね。
And right into the shift, taken in by Carpenter, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
年中無休24時間24時間やってんすか。すごいとこですな。働く人しんどいですね、それ。常に誰かが出なあかんっていう。そこで働いたらえらいことになりますね。連休が取れないんちゃう。交代制でいかんと。ああ、そら飽きませんな。おーっと、日光が入って眩しそう。いやー、やっぱでも暖房入れたらめっちゃぬくいですね。17度ですけど今。かなりぬくいですわ。あまりにも寒かったからもう入れましたけどね。隔離にも言うこと聞かないで海外行くようなあっちゃうろうろしとるんですな。
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there.
Wow.
Right for another pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Edmundo Sosa. Ground
い
ball
や
sent
ー、
back
こ
up
れ
the
は
middle.
取られた。
Fielded cleanly.
また深いとこ
And
か
the
ら。
off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
あとはメジャーがね、いつ発売されるのかが気になってしょうがないですね。うわー、取られた。小トライな。
Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP,
ついこの間、ロックダウン直前の南米から帰国して隔離されたとかバカなこと言うて騒いで、ツイッターおったあっちゃ。南米に行っとったんすか。南米といえばボリビアですか。麻薬大国ボリビア。サンタブランカですね。
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have
DJ
to get
Perico
a little
とか。
bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
ボリビア。あの国もやばいですからね。ああ、どん詰まり。どんどん詰まり。
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
コカの輸入取引に。マツコの拷問部屋がありますからね、あそこは。
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Wainwright looks in. Here's the delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Nico Horner.
In now is Nico Horner. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First offering on its way. As he'll take one on the inside
まあ
corner
で
at
も
the
こ
knees. It's
の前
strike
こ
one.
うたね、エンド・オブ・エタニティもちょっと戦闘練習せなダメなんですけどね。
And he fouls this one off.
あれもやらんとまず戦えないですね。勝ったはいいけど、あれからやってないから。
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
ケンが毎週通ってるマツコの部屋。
Somehow he's just got to find that
拷問部屋ですな。
need going forward.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that
おっ
starts
と
in the
素手で
zone
取るけど間
and
に合
brings
わ
it
ず。
just out. Just a great take.
さすがに足が
And
速い。
the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
今の取ってないってやばいですね。たまにああいう打球抜けていくんですよ。
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he rips it over the second, reined in, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
アナルスですよ。カブスじゃないんで。
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
独特のね、モニュメントがある球場の。
Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 26.
Next up is Justin Williams. Now the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be
最近はちょっとメジャー多めでやってますけどね。
But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate, John Nagowski, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
は5秒でやめたのか。あっちゃ、シージ1時間半やりましたよ。新しいキャラの防衛の方を取りましたけど。なんか粘着爆弾みたいなくっつけて範囲がなんかあって、多分侵入したらボカーンといくんちゃいますあれ。敵が一人死んでましたからね。パッと見なんかへばりつく爆弾みたいな。
Two-out double left stranded. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
あ、そういやあれですやん。辛いチキンが出るんでしたっけ？ 明日でした。今日でしたっけあれ。グリーンチキンとかいう。ポカーンじゃなくて刀が出るって書いてあった。そうなんすか。てっきり粘着爆弾か思ってましたわ。
First pitch of the AB on its way. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
グリーン〇〇。今日発売でしたっけあれ。3日でしたっけ。確か3日か4日って書いてたような。3日やったら買いに行きましょうかね。記念どんな味か。
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
これはか。
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock.
紛らわしいですね。
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
まあもし明日というか今日発売やったら買いに行ってみますわ。
Bader is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound.
なんか松竹梅のチキンもね、売ってますけど、あれは買わないですね。ローズさんじゃないですか。明けましておめでとうございます。いつかなんですか、あれ。今日かも出た。今年もよろしくお願いします。ゆっくり休んではりますか。残念。5日ですか。ストーブリーグですよ。ストーブリーグ。松竹梅は正月におせちの代わりに丸々いじってるって説明。あっちゃ。
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see, 94 for one, 91 for the other.
膝が悪いのですが、明日実家に1泊だけ帰ろうと思います。そうなんですか。わしはこたつリーグ。こたつリーグ。
The belt kicks and deals.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
それにしてもめっちゃ寒いですね。去年よりなんか寒いような気がするんですけど。ケンタッキーがお得するセットやからな。あっちゃー。
And we are tied 0-0. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
あまりにも寒いんでもう暖房入れましたけどね。
First delivery to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here.
膝は良くなりませんか。
balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Kisner, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that run to the third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it
なんかニュースで見ましたけど、なんじゃあの2は当てると2点か。なんか書いてましたか。結構なんか大雪で電車が遅れるじゃないですか。で、なんか夜中になってもう電車動きませんとか言って、まあそれはしゃあなくていいんですけど、大概電車の中でね、電車ホテルみたいになって寝るパターンがあるんですけど、50もあるな。でもなんか電車の中から出てくださいとか言われたらしいですけど。で、なんかめっちゃ寒いのにホームで待っとってくださいとか言って。大ブーイングやったらしいですよ。あんなクソ寒いの外におったら凍え死にますよ。目障りなので。えらいなんかツイッターで言うてましたよ。報道ではなんか列車内で止まったとか書いてたらしいですけど、実際は外に掘り出されたとか言って。そらあんだけ雪降ったりしてんのに外で過ごせとかじゃ最悪ですよ。しかも夜中ですからね、それ。しかもなんか毛布1枚だけ渡されたらしいですけど、毛布くれるならそのままね、電車の中で休ませてくれたらいい。痴漢野郎は外に出さんと。凍え死にますよ、ほんまに。夜中やから余計寒いでしょ。
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1.
電車もね、遅れまくりますからね。
Line drive to center field. Base hit and that'll get a run in.
とにかく雪の量がやばいですもんね。投資もやむなし。あっちゃー。
One pitch on its way.
1-1.
ああ、家の中で寒いな。そんな外なんかおったら、やばいですよね、ほんまに。ああ、振ってもうた。わ、取り寄った。すごいな。アナウンサーもわお言ってますわ。よう器用に食いつきました、今。しかもリプレイなしっていう。今のはリプレイやってもいいと思うんですけどね。
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Sosa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Marisnik. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
でももうちょいでなんか金沢敦賀間が開業するらしいですね。もうだいぶできてるみたいですよ。
Adam Wainwright pitches way outside and that's straight to the backstop. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
まあ、いずれはね、新大阪までくっつけるらしいですけど。共産党員しか乗れんけど。あっちゃ。まあでもこっちまでつなげよう思ったらまだまだ年数かかるみたいですけどね。まああれが開業したらもうサンダーバードなくなるでしょうね。
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that.
今でもだから2時間半ぐらいですよね。何時間できんか知らないですけど。あっちゃ、旗持ってないと。今で2時間半やから、ほんまに開業したら、2時間ぐらいできるんですかね。わお。
So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
New error って書いてある。
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now to the plate, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Horner.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner, a hit in 2 tries
なあ
for
で
him so
も
far.
過去作のメジャーもねなかなか
That
面白
one's
いんです
down
よ。
around the knees, taken for a strike.
配信はできないですけどね。機材がないから。
1 ball and 1 strike to the
機
Cubs
材持
leadoff
っとっ
batter.
たらね過去のでも何でも配信できるんですけ
The
ど
1-1 home.
さすがに
His
そういうの
offer
は持
had
っ
and
てないん
missed.
でね。
He chased it for strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0.
旗もいるしな。旗必須ですか。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, John Nogowski.
あんなでも過去作やってる人少なそうですけどね。
He'll start things out with a
誰
changeup
かは
here,
やっ
but
て
this
ると
has
思うん
been
です
too
けど。
tight. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
あんま検索したことないんですけど
The
ね。
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Grounded down the 3rd baseline.
Wow.
Bryant is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
西坂浩二。
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Inside.
Yeah.
Misses ball 4.
Now batting, catcher,
The
Andrew.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout
交代
now
で
as
す
he'll
ね。
make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
す
So
ご
he'll
い
make
ヒ
his
ゲ
way
で
to
す
the
ね。
dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Rowan Wick enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Next to hit, Andrew Kisner. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball two.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready now is Matt Carpenter. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch.
うわっと危ない。ああでもやばい。あああれでもアウトになるんですね。ギリギリでしたね。
Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2-1 the count. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 is down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie. Now here's the first offering. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble.
さすがに間に合わず。
Around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs.
うわっと。
Dive, but it's off his glove. Only play with the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third.
Oh no. スリーラン来い。なんとか抑えましたけど今。これはでも1点取られるかもしれん。ああ、でもスタミナやばいっすね。ちょっとやっとかんと。15.1。15.1。話し合いで。
from the stretch.
これで打たれたら同
This is
点
why
で
the
すからね。
manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
ああ、ショートゴロ。ああ、落としてる。
Him up a bit, and they're
あ
on
っ
the
ちゃ
board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And the
ダブ
recovery
ル
is
セ
too
ーフ。
late as he's able to beat the throw to
ショー
first.
トエラ
So
ー。
that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Striding in is Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing
うわー、
hit
また打
ball
たれた。
down the line in right, and
ファール、
that'll
ファー
get
ル、ファー
over
ル。
the wall. So forget
危
about
な。
sending the runner.
今
It'll
入
be
ってた
second
か
and
も。
third now with only one away.
ギリギリファール。
I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send him
うわ
out
ー、
there?
際ど。
It's really hard to say with the ball
今
bouncing
のは
over the
際ど
wall
い。
for a double. That might have cost them a
う
run.
わ。
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No
こ
hits
れ
to
は
this
やば
point.
いな。二塁三塁。
Wainwright comes set. 0-1 on its way.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Another 0-2 now from Wainwright.
Count is 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you can get him to fish
スタミナ
outside
が
the
やば
zone.
い。
He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make
しぶ
contact.
とく粘り
Although
ま
he
すな。
doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
粘る男。
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
あー
Left fielder
と
coming
ね
in, and he tracks it
さ
down.
すが
A
に
nice
突っ込まん
running
かったで
play
す
to
ね。
record the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now. So stepping in is Jake Marisnik, trying to bring in the tying run from third here, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
なんとか抑えてほしい。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-1.
Happ at third, Rizzo at second with two gone. And
Ah,
here's a
yeah,
ball
like,
hit in the
oh.
air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is.
2 balls.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a swing and a
よっ
miss
し
as
ゃ、
he
耐え
pulled
た。
the string on the breaking ball, and the
あ
inning
ー、
is
危ないと
over.
こやったわ。
Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the sixth inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading up for the Cardinals,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Harrison Bader is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
よいしょ。
And a check swing here as he
氷を
couldn't
取り
help
替え
himself,
ました
and it's
わ。
ruled strike two. The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking
パン
for it.
ツの中の氷。
The pitch.
常にね、冷やしてるんでね。
Leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is
Wow.
absolutely
こ
blasted
れはええ
high
音。
and deep.
パコーン言い
Out
ま
of
したよ。
here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1
ええ
lead.
音ですな。
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the
パ
top
コ
hitters
ーン
in
言っ
that
てま
lineup.
すわ。
So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he looks at a fastball that's in there
ノ
for
ー
strike
サン
one.
キュー。これで1点取られたけどまた1点取るという。
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard.
振り
Two
遅れ
strikes
た。
and not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his
あ
manager
あ、変え
would
ま
have
しょ
liked
う
for him
か。
to focus on getting on base.
誰にするべきか。ゴールドさんいっときますか。
Paul Goldschmidt is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 26.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Williams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hard on the ground towards
Wow.
short. Over to first, and that retires the side.
またええ音してますな。
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis.
よいしょ。
John Gant will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 53, John Gant.
7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters.
Tony.
First pitch of the AB now.
あ
High and deep
持っ
to
てかれ
right.
た。
Looking up is the right fielder.
あ
Still
ちゃ
going back. Gone.
いきなり持ってかれる。
To lead off the inning.
1球目からじゃないですか。
A solo shot here to straightaway
完
right
全
field.
にファール
Home
じゃ
run
ない
number
か。
2
ケン
for
さん
him
こ
on
ん
the
ばんは。
year, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
鼻の方はマシになりましたか。
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the
完
bullpen
全に持っ
and you
てかれ
get
ました
greeted
よ。
with a bomb. He's gonna have to hit the
50
reset
点
button.
ホームラン。
Jason Hayward.
代わり花
Pinch
に
hit
打た
here,
れる
and
とい
he's
う。
the potential tying run.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
いきなり打たれるって感じ悪いですね。
First delivery to him. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
ケンさんとこは雪とか降ってんすか？
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, David Bodie.
Into the box, David Bodie. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last
ボ
time
リビア
up.
帰り
Looked
か。
for it up in the
ボ
zone
リ
and
ビア
didn't
帰
miss
り。
it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls in a
南米
strike
行って
to
たん
count.
すか？
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
ああ、降ってないっす
And
か。
it's 1-2.
One ball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off
まあ
home run,
暖
and
房
now
入
he's
れ
one
てる
pitch
から
away
ま
from
だいい
getting
です
out
け
of
ど
this
ね。
inning without any further
入
damage.
れんかったらもう寒うて折れないです
Oh,
ね
and。they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 18, Ryan.
ボリビア出張。
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, John Nagowski.
The left fielder, John Nagowski.
Austin Dean is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
パソコンから見てます。開発ったあれですか？
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
YouTube も見れるんですね。
Strikes to count. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's wide, 2-0. Tepera, 33 years old. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 3-0 offering. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
パソコンですよ。
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there
あ
are
あ、
two
見
away.
れるんですね。そういや、なんかこないだ、スイッチで、アベマ TV が対応になったらしいですね。
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Kisner.
ゲーム機では初めてらしいですよ。
So far.
スマホとかはね、対応してるんですけど、ゲーム機で対応っていうのは
First pitch on its way. A bounce
初
to
め
the
てら
left
しい
side.
です。
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
うん。
1-2-3 go
ア
the
ベマ
Cardinals.
TV
They're
とか
up
言ってましたかね。
3-2. Austin Dean takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field. Number 0.
And now here is Chris Bryant in his career versus
う
this
ん。
pitcher. He's 0 for
スイッ
8.
チにアプリが入ってるらしいですね、今。
He's
だ
set
から
in the
まあ
pitch.
ね、寝転がっても見れるし。あ
In there, a base hit.
ー、やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい。アウト、アウ
And
ト。
he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading
まあ
off
も
the
ちろ
inning.
んね、テレビにつないで見れるし。
Into the box, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is off the plate
確
for a
か
ball,
アベマ
1-0.
TV 言って
He's
まし
got
た
a
よ。
hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hits are even at 7
多分
apiece.
普通にアプリがあるんちゃいますか。うわ
Into right field, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Anthony Rizzo.
あ、やばい。
Swing and a drive hit
逆
well
転
out
ツ
to
ーラ
right
ン。
field. Right
あ
fielder
ちゃ
looking up. Gone.
ま
A
た持って
two-run
かれた。
shot that gives them the lead.
なんかね、いろいろやりますね。
Blast to straightaway right
こ
field
こで
as
逆
they
転っ
take
て。
the lead 4-3.
あちゃ
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
なあ、ここで打たれるとは。
Your attention, please.
Oh my
So they'll make
god.
a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Miller.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
で
Lifetime
もカ
against
ブスも
Andrew
やっぱ
Miller,
強
he's
いで
1
す
for
ね。
5. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind
Nice
the count
to
now,
meet
0-2.
you.
That was
Nice
a
to
good
meet
swing
you.
right there. Might be the best
は
one
じ
he's
め
had
ま
all
して。
night because he was right on it.
Still only one out in the inning.
よ
Lined
っ
is
しゃ
short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Jake Marisnick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
いやー、逆転されまし
2
た
for
よ。
the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Chicago. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. So now here is Matt Carpenter. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
よっしゃ、ってキンブレルさんじゃないですか。一塁。
Nolan Arenado will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home
最
half
悪
of
な
the
パ
8th.
ソコンですね。キンブレルさんはナックルカーブですね。ストレート
From
が
the
速く
stretch,
て。
here's the pitch. Arenado, the former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this
こ
year.
の人も
I
も
know
う
he
めっ
tell
ちゃ
you
前
he'd
か
like
が
to
み
be
ですも
playing
ん
a
ね。
little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
う
Fastball
わ
just misses. That's ball
ぁ。
one.
球投げ
In
ますな。
previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run.
値段が5000円。
The 1-1.
安い。
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right.
あー、
Marisnick is
伸
going to
び
get
が
back
足らん。
and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Stepping up is Edmundo Sosa. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
99マイルでしたね。やっぱ速いストレートですね。
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
激安パソコンでしたね。
The 0-1 on its way.
いやー、甘いな。甘いけど当たらん。
And now pitch on the way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there.
ほんまに当たらん。
Made pretty quick work of him
カー
right
ブ
there,
と分か
setting
っ
him
てて
down
も
on
当たらんという
only 4 pitches. And what I liked about
う
all those
わ
pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
ちょっと速いんですね。そのちょっとで当たらないですね。
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
いや
fastball,
ー、
and
ス
he's
トレート。
quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this
さ
guy's
すがに
MO
安い
coming
です
out of the
ね。
bullpen.
Now here it comes. Swung on
Nah.
and missed, and that's the final out
ち
of
ょっ
the inning.
とボール臭かったかな。
Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds at
さすがに
4-3.
早いですな。
Nolan Arenado stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 20.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Tony Walters.
Leading off for the Cubs,
サード。
Tony Walter.
一塁守れる。どうしようかな。69。サードとショート変えて、サードちゃうわ。一塁ですよね。あれ？ショートと一塁ですね。5000円なんてトミカと変わらんやんか。で、アレナドさんをサードに。じゃなくて、セカンドになってる。で、この人は、6963。まあ、ショートでいいか。これでいきましょうか。
Now the first pitch.
確かに5000円は安いですね。なかなかないんちゃいます、5000円っ
One
て。
pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Kisner is there.
よいしょ。
And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Craig Kimbrell.
Javier Baez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gun in the inning.
あら、この人は20のパッケージの人じゃないですか。
He's set. Here it comes.
バイエズさん。
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Baez, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a
BO
career.
のお
And this guy
店
has nice
買
play.
うノートパソコンダメです。BO。
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Nico Horner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That could get in your head for a little while.
Bader will get
さ
there
あ、
and
な
he
ん
puts
と
it
か
away
3人
to
で終わっ
retire
た。
the side. Cubs are
さ
down
あ、
in order.
最
They
終
hold
回。
on to a 4-3 lead.
誰が来るのか。
Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 54.
5.27。あんまり成績良くないですね。左がやたら打ってますな。
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
スラーブチェンジ勝った。
From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
本を売るのは歌でおなじみ、ブックオフ。ソフト買ったらディスク入ってなかったとか。ブックオフはなんかあんま印象が良くないっすよね。買い取りは安いし。いやー、チェンジアップ。いやー、甘かった。
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
そろそろカーブ投げてきそうな。おっと、危ない。
Great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
さあ、真ん中か。捉えてたけど、ちょうどまたとこ守ってますな。
Dylan Carlson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
ああ、そうやったんですね。さすがブックオフ。
First pitch coming, here it is.
Yeah, straight.
One on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 259, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
いやー、100マイル、速っ。ストレート速いっすね。なあ、チェンジで抜かれた。やられましたな。
Next to dig in, Justin Williams. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And now the first pitch, fouled off.
道にクマおるのやめろ。道にクマおるの。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
あー、ショートゴロ。終了。残念ながら逆転負けです。
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead to secure the victory. Ryan Tepera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
やっちゃー。ツーランが効きましたね。最後はショートゴロで。ナイス連敗。まあ、まだ貯金はあるからね。2連敗です。猫野郎も根に入った。じゃあ、ネムネムタイムですか。ずっとこれ連戦ですね、これ。 で、うわ、すごいな。ずーっと連戦で、やっと休みですね。8と、9、10、11、12、13、14、15連戦。15連戦あるんですか？すごい連戦ですね。まあ負けはしゃあないとして、3ゲーム差ですか。まあ貯金はまだ11あるんですけど、サンタブランカ調整入りますか？さあ、ブルワーズが来てんすね。なるほど。ああ、スポンサーのやつやってなかったかな。これやの忘れてましたね。ナイキのゴールドスポンサーシップ。あれ2500。15000。15000にして、まあでも盗塁やからね。盗塁はめったにせんから。あとは2500のナイキの方で。人工芝でなく土です。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。さあ、ちょっとカレーでも食べましょうかね。ゴーゴーカレーを。ナイキゴールデンボールチャイナチャレンジ。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。